You know the scenes in like Lord of the Rings and stuff, or where people have to get on the ladder first. I always thought like, what is the benefit of being that guy? What motivated soldiers to be the first to climb the ladder? I want to know. It's just, I don't know. It's random, but I think it's just a very interesting thing. You see it in all the movies. Why? Why is this happening? Who's
Being
crazy
the first
enough?
on the wall in a siege often meant certain death. It involved
Yeah.
battling through to the wall, climbing an exposed ladder or siege tower, only to meet a superior force of defenders upon reaching the top. Nevertheless, brave men in antiquity and the Middle Ages repeatedly took on this daunting
Yo,
challenge.
the Crusader.
They even competed against each other for the privilege. Because
Wait, they wanted to be that guy? Dude, it's just a bunch of ego Andes trying to be him.
contrary to popular belief, everyone wanted to scale the defenses and face the enemy first.
Is that the
In this
biggest
video we
glory?
ask why soldiers were willing to face death to be the first on the wall. In 209 BC,
Ooh.
a Roman army under the general Scipio Africanus attacked New Carthage in Spain. The morning after their
I don't know, man. Modern war scares me. But something about this historical war stuff, like with like Rome and all that shit, it's so interesting. Probably because it's far enough away that you don't really associate it with like horrible things. It's just fucking interesting. And also there's something way more admirable about men with swords and like in close combat than just shooting stuff and throwing grenades and nuking everything with drones.
arrival, the Romans attempted to storm the city from the east and south, but they failed and Scipio recalled his men. However, he didn't give the defenders a break, ordering a second attack on the same day.
Ooh.
The new Carthaginians were not prepared for this. They had used up most of their ammunition in the morning and could only keep the Romans, who were now trying to scale the city from three sides, at a distance by withdrawing all their forces from the northern side of the city. This was precisely what Scipio had hoped for. He had 500 of his best men sneak across the lagoon.
Yo, it make you go from behind. Dude, this is like a movie. This is insane.
North of New Carthage and climb over the
Outplayed.
wall.
It's like
unnoticed.
chess.
When they succeeded in opening the east gate from the inside, the city's fate was sealed. After the battle, two men claimed to have been the first to enter the wall. Quintus Trebellius, a centurion of the 4th Legion, who had been with the 500 men on the north side.
Yo, he has the balls and against the dolphins.
Sextus Digitus, a marine who had fought on one of the galleys south of the city. The disagreements between the two erupted into an argument, almost leading to a violent clash between their units. Shortly before words came to blows between the Marines and the legionaries, Scipio appointed 3 arbiters who decided that both had entered the wall simultaneously, and
Of
both
course.
should be honored with the Corona Muralis. The two men had good reason to argue, because the Corona Muralis, or mural crown, was one of ancient Rome's most coveted military decorations. According to the Roman writer Aulus Gellius, it was a golden crown shaped like a city wall and decorated with crenellations.
Oh, so it is for the glory. Holy shit, man, that's so simple. Crazy how they never changed. You can do something for glory. They will do it. They will fucking kill each other to do it.
This award was similar to modern medals of honor, such as the American Medal of Honor or the German Cross of Honor for Valor. But its impact was much greater.
Ours is better, because that is just the Medal of Honor and another Medal of Honor, but ours is the Medal of Honor for Valor. Best editions.
Whoever received it became a famous war hero, received a princely financial reward, and could use his military success as a political stepping stone.
Ooh, okay, that is smart. Because if you rank up, you don't have to fight in the front lines anymore. So you rather risk your life once and then, you know, become like a leader or something, or politician, instead of having to risk your life all the time in battle. It's kind of smart. You know, you know you will die on the battlefield, but at least you can try to escape it by just being very, very good ones. Or just die immediately.
Morales was rarely awarded, as typically only one person could be the first on the wall. In ancient Rome, awards were generally not awarded posthumously.
I think we got played. I'm pretty sure these people also got played. That's such a simple idea to increase morals of the soldier. Who, and you know, if you don't incentivize them with this, with a better life or like power and political standing, who the fuck would want to be the first one to fucking die on the wall against like 20 other dudes already prepared to kill him? Who would want to do that? Nobody would want to be the first one. So they just made up this random ass crown thing and say, yo, if you're the first one, you're the GOAT. And so all the idiots start to fight each other to be the first one. They got played. They got played. Me too. Shit. God damn it, man. That's so simple. Give them shiny reward for being the hero, and they will bite. That's so smart. To circumvent that problem that nobody would want to do this in any other scenario.
And many who made it onto the wall did not come back down alive. According to the archaeologist Valerie A. Maxfield, the Corona Morales was awarded without regard to rank or status, at least until the imperial period. Our initial example on...
So even like the peasants that got drafted into combat can get it, and for them it's even more favorable to get it because they see it as a chance to escape the, you know, the peasant life. Dude, that is so smart. Holy fuck, they got played like a dude. My god, that is so smart.
Underscores this point. If a simple marine could be decorated, then certainly legionaries could be too. However, it was likely the centurions who most frequently received the Corona Morales. They usually received the award for the collective effort of the entire unit. This was because one man couldn't conquer a wall alone. The centurions had men to watch their backs, shoot at the defenders and secure the ladders, giving them the best chance of success. Of course, the legionaries also benefited, not only by sharing the glory as part of the team
I like
that had
these
defeated the wall.
I like the pictures that they made for this. Like the visualization. It gives me like, it's obviously not the same as Asterix and Obelix, but like a little vibe of that.
But
I love
also
that both movies, man. I don't know if they are called like that in English as well. But these two guys, bro, I watched all of them. And I played so many of their games. I love these stories. The little dog, the big one, Obelix, who fell into the pot of the power potion they had. She was like the strongest. Dude, these movies were so much fun. Kitakura has entered World of Warcraft. Ah yeah!
The champion of the crown almost certainly shared his winnings with them. It is no coincidence that the moment of overcoming the wall was rewarded. The assault on the wall was one of the most dangerous and costly phases of a
Guys!
siege.
Fortnite! Fortnite! They just build up instantly. Fortnite! Fuck!
Anyone who made it to the city had to climb up a ladder, virtually unprotected, while
No! He couldn't. He didn't even get to the ladder. He got shot in the neck and he got shot in his ass.
arrows and stones rained down on him. The defenders tried to knock the ladders over, and several opponents struck at him from above. If he still managed to scale the wall, he faced an overwhelming number of defenders trying to kill him or force him off the wall. The chances of success were slim, but if only a single man gained a foothold, a siege that would otherwise cost an incredible amount of time, money and lives could be ended quickly. This is precisely why armies motivated their men to conquer the wall by offering a reward. Days or even hours could be crucial in a siege.
Oh my god.
This was also the case with Scipio Africanus' attack on New Carthage. The general knew that he had less than a week before Carthage's army arrived to rescue the defenders, so the performance of Quintus Trebellius and Sextus Digitus was decisive for the battle, which is possibly the reason why they were both
against the
awarded the
Dolphins.
Corona Moralis in the end. According to the Roman historian Livy, Roman soldiers were prepared to go to extreme lengths to win the Corona Moralis. In his
Am I just biased on... I don't know, everything about this time is so much cooler. Like, the names are more awesome. The fights are more awesome. I don't know, man. The armor and all that shit is pretty cool.
History of Rome, he writes, quote, "The men dashed on in the face of wounds and missiles, and neither walls nor armed men standing on them can restrain them from vying with one another in the attempt to climb," end quote. Clearly, the Roman soldiers were ready to give their lives for the Corona.
Dude, he looks like from 300. What is his name again? Fuck, the leader. Leonidas. It's Leonidas. Holy shit. I love that movie.
And the honor that came with it. This may seem crazy today, but it made perfect sense back then. To understand why, we need to understand the importance of military success in Roman society. Roman society was characterized by military virtue to a degree almost unimaginable today. Political and military success were inextricably linked, which is best illustrated by the fact that politicians and high-ranking military officers were the same exclusive group of people. Honor, virtus in Latin, had a real impact on a man's life and social standing. Virtus literally means manliness and stands for
that's so
bravery,
fucking cool.
masculinity, excellence, and courage, all of which were considered masculine virtues. In Rome, an aspiring
so
aristocrat
badass,
had
man.
to demonstrate these virtues to win supporters and political backing. Military achievements
That was
were
all
the
about
primary means
tweets
of
and
recognition.
TikTok clicks,
And
man.
military
It's fucking
decorations,
bullshit.
so-called dona, like the Corona Moralis, visibly showcase these accomplishments to all. Therefore, awards like the Corona Moralis serviced as a sort of boost up the social and political ladder. In today's world, this would be like someone winning the Medal of Honor, instantly gaining global fame, appearing in every media outlet, and becoming a prominent contender in the next presidential election.
Me!
In addition, the entire family benefited from
It pointed at me!
If a man received the Corona Moralis,
Vote Deddo,
perhaps
2028.
he rose to a higher office as a result. This elevated the social status of the whole family. Against Trebellia, the family of the centurion who won the mural crown in New Carthage, first appeared in the history books with his decoration, but then produced several important men in the late Republic and early Imperial period. Marcus.
Guys. And me! Look! And me! I'm the next important man! Yeah! I will be the next. I don't know what is the job. What do I do? Are they the first one to die? Fuck.
Trebellius Maximus was even elected consul in 55 AD.
Consul?
Reaching the top of the wall first was risky, and death was a real possibility, but the price that beckoned was even greater. This did not end with the fall of the Western Roman Empire, but continued into the Middle Ages. Then, the brave fighters who first stormed the wall were often rewarded with knighthood. Only in the early modern period.
I mean, it makes sense, right? You want someone to do it first, so you have to incentivize them to risk their lives for that. Someone's gotta be the first one. If you would just be like, ah, someone has to do it, nobody would want it. And, oh shit, I would just die for nothing. But now you tell them, oh, you can become a knight. Like, oh, I can become a knight. That's epic.
When group cohesion became more important, and
I can fight
discipline
dragons.
and order replaced courage and individual performance, were such feats of arms increasingly seen as dangerous solo efforts. In the times of pike and shot warfare, it was no longer worth risking one's life for honor.
Yeah,
the courageous
doesn't work.
deeds of individuals.
Dude, guns ruined everything. I'm telling you, guns ruined everything. Everything went to shit when they introduced guns. Fuck, man.
Were replaced by coordinated assaults.
Life was better
A
with
special
swords.
shout out to all our patrons.
That was pretty interesting. Didn't know, but so there's a... Okay, I don't know if that explains the Lord of the Rings ones, but then again, that is... I mean, the human side probably, but for the orcs, they probably just don't care. Like, yeah. Orc go first. Orc strong. Orc kill. Orc die. New orc made. Orc fight. Now it's working again. Exactly.